Hey everybody, so today I'm finally filming my teen pregnancy video. If you didn't check out the intro, I'm going to link that in the bottom. Go check that out first or whatever. So I took a test online when my son was born. I put his birth date in and it would have given me the date I would have conceived. And it said November 17th, 2007. I was 17 at the time then. So I guess I'll say I had a pretty easy pregnancy. I didn't really have a complication or anything during my actual pregnancy part. My first trimester, I had morning sickness / night sickness, but it was only when I ate garlic. So I avoided eating garlic, and I was good then. Didn't get sick. And I was tired a lot, which is normal. So I used to come home from school and take naps because I was exhausted. I stayed in high school and I was in 11th grade, so I finished up my 11th grade year. Started in August, so I was basically into 2 to 3 months of school because I started at the end of August, and I found out I was pregnant then. So my parents didn't find out I was pregnant until I was almost 3 months because I was hiding it. I was scared to tell them, and isn't a good thing because you need to go see your OBGYN to make sure everything's okay with the baby, and make sure you take your prenatal, because I didn't know you had to take a prenatal vitamin until I was like 2 months. My boyfriend at the time read up on it, and he's like, you need to start taking a vitamin. And I started that, and that's the day my parents found out I was pregnant. Because when I came home, they asked what was in the bag and stuff. Long story short, they found out. They wanted me to get an abortion, and I was against that, and they couldn't change my mind or make me get one. So I had my son. In my school, we had 8 periods, not counting lunch. So if you want to count lunch as a period, then we had 9. The first 3 periods, I went to a tech school for culinary arts. So I was there, and we had to lift pretty heavy things, so I had to get a note for that. And the whole reason why I also needed to tell my parents, not just for the baby's safety, but also because what we were doing in gym class, we were going to lift weights, and you can't do that when you're pregnant. So yeah, I had gym, and I used to like walk the treadmill or ride the bike as my exercise. I guess I'll go with my second trimester. It was great. That's how all pregnancies are. Your second trimester is usually the better one out of the first and third. There's something there. Okay, whatever. So my third trimester came. I was like 7 months pregnant when we were done with school, which I was happy about that because I started not be able to sleep at night. It was just too uncomfortable. My son used to wake me up around 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I used to be up until 5:30, and then finally be able to fall back to sleep. I guess I'll go into my labor part now. That night, like I said, my son used to always wake me up 3 every single night, except that night. My grandpa came in and turned out the light in my room because I left it on, and that woke me up, so I got up to go to the bathroom, because when you're pregnant, you always have to go to the bathroom. And went to the bathroom. My room is like right here, and the bathroom is over there, though it's reversed on here, so I guess it'd be over there, further there. So I came back to a room and tried to get comfortable, and I just couldn't find a good way to lay. And then I was laying there, and like I got that feeling, like if you ever get your feeling in the middle of the night when you're going to get your period, it was that feeling. And I hurried up and got up. I'm like, what the heck? And I ran to the bathroom, and I just made it to my door, and I felt a big gush of water start to run down my legs, And I was asking, like, did my water break? Yeah, I asked myself that. Because I didn't feel any pain or contractions or anything, because that's what the doctor told me to feel. I didn't feel anything. And so I went to the bathroom and sat on the toilet because I thought maybe I was just peeing or whatever. But it didn't turn out that way. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure my water broke. So I woke up my parents. My mom came in and she timed my contractions. And I was home for an hour. You're not supposed to stay home after your water break. You're supposed to go to the hospital because the nurse kind of got angry that we waited. But my mom knew that they were going to just put me in bed. And walking really helped me. And I didn't get contractions until it was almost time to leave. And they were really bad. Though they got worse. So my boyfriend, my husband now, but my boyfriend at the time, went to the hospital. My parents stayed home because I didn't need to be there. And I was there, they set me up, and all the machines and stuff, and my hospital don't let you walk around, so that didn't help, which I think that would have really helped me with my labor. So I basically stayed in bed the whole time. I don't really want to get in the whole story of what my husband was like that night because I wasn't happy about what he did. But I'll just say he didn't go to bed until 2 hours before my water broke. So he asked them to give me pain meds to put me asleep because I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning and it was like maybe like almost noon and I was exhausted already. So they gave me that and I went to sleep and he went to sleep, tried to. Of course my parents came in, so I was in and out of it. The doctor that was on call that night wasn't my doctor, so he had to check me and stuff, and it was kind of weird because it wasn't my doctor, so he didn't know how my labor and, well, everything leading up to my labor was going, so. But, I was having problems dilating. Like, when I got to the hospital, I was like a centimeter and a half, I think it was. And I was only a half centimeter before my water even broke. So they're like, you've been in labor for so hours. I forget how long it was. Maybe like 6 hours in or whatever. And I wasn't making progress. So he's like, we're going to start you on Pitocin. And hopefully that'll help. And, you know, it just made my contractions worse. And I was on to no drugs, no nothing. Besides getting that sleeping medicine, that wasn't my choice. He wanted me to get that so he could go sleep, basically. And Pitocin is a common thing now for them to give you. So if you're having problems contracting. So long story short, I was in labor for 16 hours and he came in like, maybe we should do a C-section. And I didn't want to do a C-section. My mom had to do a C-section because I got wrapped up in the cord and stuff, so hers was an emergency C-section. And I just didn't want to have one. And I really had no choice because I was in labor that long and I couldn't handle it anymore. I just wanted to meet my baby because I didn't know what I was having. It was a surprise. So, and I wanted to know what my baby looked like. So, I had my C-section.